Ladies and gentlemen, please make your way to your seats. The show is about to begin.
Problems with this PC panel. We're gonna just turn it up this way and see if that works. Cross our fingers. Hello and welcome back to Boss Kitty Live. I'm so thrilled to be here with you guys. Right up front, I just want to apologize for any lisp I have, which is a lot because there's a lot going on in my mouth right now. I fixed it already. You have to manually do it over here from now on. It's not working over here. We'll figure it out later. Okay. So yeah, for those of you who do not know, I had oral surgery yesterday to remove my little tiny baby tooth, find my impacted canine, stick a chain on it, and start yanking it down. Like that. I'm doing much better today than I should be doing, honestly. The pain is moderate. It's not terrible. Instead of taking the full amount of pain medication that they recommend, I've been taking half, which has been helpful. It's why I can still function and have this conversation with you guys. How am I feeling? Yeah, so that's kind of how I'm feeling. My mouth feels very tight. It feels like there's a lot going on in there. It's very hard not to try to mess with stuff that's in there. And then, this is going to sound so silly, I know. There are sutures in the front of my gums, like the very top, TMI, right? And they tickle my lip, and I keep thinking I have something stuck in my teeth, and so I keep going, trying to get it out, and it's the suture. It doesn't hurt or anything like that. Oh, I promise I won't push myself. Cross my heart, you guys. It does mean that I can't use a... I'm going to turn this down just a tad more. It does mean that I cannot use a straw when I drink, so I will be muting myself whenever I drink water, so you guys don't have to listen to me glug. I can't suck on straws or anything for about 4 days, I think. Brushing my teeth has been an experience. I bought a children's toothbrush. I have an electric toothbrush I usually use, but I bought a children's toothbrush because it's tiny, soft, and I have a little more control on where I'm brushing. And it has a Cookie Monster on it. I can't help myself. Textures in the mouth are so annoying. They are, seriously. They did say, however, that the tooth that they're trying to bring down, they had to remove a lot of bone around it because it was wedged in there. They don't think it's fused necessarily, which is when it won't come down at all. He said once he removed some of that bone, it wiggled around a little bit. He said it's still 50-50 chance though, so it's up in the air. We'll see what happens. Anyway, you guys are not here to talk about my oral health and my smile and what it might be or might not be in years to come. You are here for fiber, fun, and shenanigans. And so it is our Wildcard Wednesday, which means you guys, we're not going to be working on knitting or crochet today. We're going to be working on either spinning or blending for spinning. And so you guys get to choose. You get to choose whether or not we're going to be working first with the blending board or if we're going to be working first with the electric spinner. So you let me know and I'll get that set up. While you're making that choice, just a quick reminder that it is our subscriber giveaway night. So if you were a subscriber in the month of December of 2022 and you commented on one of our VODs that we dropped in December, then you are eligible for our subscriber giveaway, which is a $30 gift card to bosskittyshop.com. How we do this is I randomly pull a subscriber that made a comment on one of our VODs, and I randomly pull one of those and I put them in cat mouth right here, and it is they're a finalist. So I do that with each one of our VODs. Once we have all of those in there at the end of the night, we'll go ahead and pull our final winner, and that person will get that $30 gift card. So we're going to go ahead and pull 2 right now off the bat, because we've got a few extra shows because of the special and the New Year's Eve show. So let me just get that up real quickly here. And as if that weren't enough, we also do a game show throughout the show, throughout our show. Too many words for show, right? And that is done at 6:45, and then every half an hour after that. So that's coming up in about 10 minutes. You just need to be a subscriber and chat it up with us, and you will be eligible for a game of the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. Okay, so let me get this in here real quickly. I think you already put the first one in here for me. Do that. 8. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, and then I'm going to do this. You guys ready? Yes, it worked. We're going to push the start, and we're going to pick our first... I think I did that right. No. Please enter your first video. I did. Ruh-roh, Shaggy. Did I do this wrong? Okay. Now I push start. Hold on. There we go, and it's going through all of them right there. Our first finalist is the name's L. Congratulations. Oh my goodness, L. Here you go. Just going to write your name down right here real quickly. The name's L. And L's name is going to go right into this lovely little cat mouth. Just like that. Okay, so that's how we're going to do this. Super simple. So let's go ahead and do the next one. Like I said, we're going to do 2 right off the bat. So that one I can delete. That was show number 45. So number 46 is going to be next. And keep in mind, you cannot be a finalist twice. So if we pull L's name again, then we'd have to pull a different one. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Get YouTube comments. Okay, are you guys ready? I'm certainly ready. Let's do this. There we go. Our second finalist is Op282009. Congratulations. Oh my goodness. Have some confetti. I'm just writing this down real quickly so I can see it. 2009. Okay. So then we'll take this. Shut it up like this. Shut it up. And throw it in there. Just like that, it goes right into, what is wrong with my pen? My pen is trying to leak. My very, very fancy pen that TK got me. There we go. All fixed. Just pop this right in here. Very carefully get the ink off the table that I just got on here. Look, it's all over my fingers. That's okay. I'll have inky fingers. It's not the end of the world. I've had worse things on my hands. Dirt, you know, whatever. So yeah, I hope you guys have decided what it is that you want to play around with tonight. Let me see what you all said here. How are my braces? My braces are doing pretty well. First time making a live show. Hello, Jen. It's so nice to see you.
Thank you for being a friend.
Okay, let's see here. So, did anybody actually say what they wanted to see? The e-spinner or the blending board? Blend, then spin, I see from Aries. Blend, then spin, blending board. So it sounds like we're going to start with the blending board. I think that's a great idea. So we're going to have TK come in here, and he's going to... Hey, TK. They want to blend. Oh, there's a Zuzu in here? How did that... Oh, not anymore. How did that happen? I want a blending board first. We'll get a Zuzu a little bit later. Okay. So for those of you who have not seen it, this is the blending board. I am going to fix it so you guys can actually see me do this a little bit better. So we're just going to take the bottom off of this. Rubbing alcohol will take it right off my fingers. Well, that's good to know. Hi, Marie. How are you? Hi, Jamie. Hello, hello. It's so good to see everybody. I'm just getting my blending board ready for the show. Pricked my finger. I'm on a roll tonight, guys. There we go. Okay, so let's pop this back down. Oh, Zuzu will definitely be in here in a little bit for sure. That New Year's yarn looks so good. Thank you. So this is my lovely blending board. We worked a little bit. that being weird. We worked a little bit with it. Did I get it off balance? No, I'm just not very strong, apparently, is what it is. There we go. That's better, I think. Nope, it's still a little off. That's okay. We worked a little bit with this on New Year's Eve for the New Year's Eve show. We had a lot of fun. We made some crazy yarn. In fact, that is what is on my spinning wheel right now. I'll show that off real quickly. You guys can take a look at this. We did a lot of art yarn. And that inspired me actually to work on some art yarn for myself as well, not just for the show. So that's probably what we'll be blending today. I'm going to show this off to you. This is what I've been working on. Haven't missed much. Hi, Megan. How are you? I'm doing pretty well, Samantha. I'm feeling great, you guys. I promise. I'm doing okay. I'll get through the show. It is a little sore. I've got some meds for that though, and I've got my coffee. I've got my tea or my water. We're good there. You guys are just so sweet and kind. Voted for 200 subscribers. Exactly. That's what you missed for sure. And then, so we'll do a few more subscriber entries as we go along. I think I'm going to do them probably after Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. I don't know. I have to look at the timing. But yeah, so these are the rolags that I've made so far, and they are a series of different greens in there. It's all superwash merino. And then these little yellow nubbins, and I'm so in love with how this looks. And so I've got, I don't know how many ounces I have, I'll be honest. I'm just using up all the green that I have for these, but I've got so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rolags for these. It does. These carding boards freak you out. It's a giant fur brush. It kind of is, honestly. I absolutely promise that I won't push myself too hard. You guys are so kind and so sweet. So these are the colors that I've used for this so far. And I don't have a ton of anything. Like I have about an ounce of everything except for this delicious willow color, of course. I have 4 ounces of this because I made a mistake when I was ordering, and I'm so happy I did. So this is the base I've been using. And then I've been using kind of this like lime green right here. And then I've been using this green right here as well to make that lovely moss color. And that's what I've been doing with this. So we just take some of our fiber, and all we're going to do is we're going to take it and we're going to put our hand on top right here and just gently press it into the board. And we're just going to do this in layers, right? That's it. That's all this is. And so, and you get to put whatever you want on here. I do nice little layers of these greens and then some nubs. It works out really well. Hi, Nick Cat. Emily Makes, how are you? Connie, thank you. Yeah, I'm doing really well. I appreciate you asking. The surgery went really well. The surgery went really well. My mouth is feeling great. We've got our first round of Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups in like 3 minutes. I'm stoked about that. So if you're not a subscriber yet, now's a great time to do that because you will be eligible if you chatted up with us for the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups mittens. What are you doing? I know you love this thing so much. You want to help me? Okay. Put your paws right there. Good job. I'm just going to help you out a little bit. Oh, you're doing so good, bud. Look at that. Look what you did. You blended. Oh my gosh. You're a natural. Yeah. Yeah, you're really good at this. Okay, so we need our brush. Oh my gosh. Don't get a big head. Don't get a big mitten. Don't get a big paw. We need our brush. We're going to brush it down like this. Oh no. We're not supposed to do that. That was a no-no. I know, you're much better at this than I am, apparently. Let's put this right here. Okay, mittens. It really wants to come off that bottom, doesn't it? We're going to take some of this off the bottom. We're going to pull. We're going to bring it up here. And you know why we're going to do this? Because there's no freaking rules, guys. This is pure chaos, and I'm living for it. The dark green base looks gorgeous. No wonder what you've already blended. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit of the mossy kind of... You got an itch? You got a scratch? You know TK is a back scratcher, right? Yeah, he got it for... Bye. That's all that took. You love the olive color. I do too. It was a happy little mistake, right? Thank you, Emily. We won't be spinning these up today because I don't have the bobbins for it. I did order some more bobbins because we do have our Patreon exclusive Fleece to Finish project coming up on the 28th. So if you're a patron, you get to be a part of that, and we will be spinning the fiber that we have washed and carded and rolagged and dyed and all of that. And I needed extra bobbins for it. So once I have those, I can start spinning this up too. But all my bobbins are full right now, or have stuff on them in some capacity. That's what happens. Fuck the rules. Fuck the rules. I agree. Oh my goodness. In fact, let's just... There we go. I support chaos. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, so this is not supposed to be that way.
Oopsie.
Oh, Katie, whatever. It's fine. We're going to do it again right here. Where we're just going to pull some of this up. And we're going to bring it back up here. Like so. Just pat it down. You might have a little more nubby in here when you're spinning it, but I really don't care because I want the nubbies. I want it to look cray. No plying to empty a bobbin or two. Exactly. I don't have anything to ply onto. I suppose I could use my Lundrum and ply onto one of those. I did think about that, and I probably should. But I got to finish some fiber up first. You're having hot cocoa. Oh, you guys, guess what? So, actually, first of all, before I tell you anything else, why didn't it work? There it goes. Time for the wheel goodies and goof 'em up. That was a little loud, TK. You're not wrong. Okay, there we go. So, one lucky subscriber is going to be our first contestant on the wheel of goodies and goof 'em ups. You guys know how this works. I throw in the boring legal stuff because I have to. And then I ask Nightbot to pick a winner for me. Let's see who they pick. Better be somebody good. Melly Sarandad, thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Congratulations, you're our first contestant on the wheel of goodies and goof 'em ups. So, my dear, if you've never played before, this is how this is going to work. I am going to bring a wheel up for you. Right, there it is. It's our beautiful wheel. Hello, wheel. There's so much cool stuff on this wheel, you guys. We've got, oh, game overs. Serenidad, got it. Melly Serenidad. We've got Ravelry patterns for up to $5, Ravelry patterns for up to $10. We've got Adject Animal Sounds. Dad jokes are spin agains right now. Yarn Tarot, free shipping, domestic and international. What else do I have? Merch codes for stickers and for buttons, and blinky rolls, of course, which might get you some free yarn. So, Melly, I'm going to go ahead and spin this wheel for you. See what happens. You get a merch code! Congratulations!
Congratulations, you're a winner!
Okay, Melly, what this means is that you want to contact me via Discord. It's Boss Kitty Live. And if you're not part of our Discord, type !Discord and go ahead and join because it's a lot of fun. But just message me, let me know that you won this merch code. I will get that over to you. We have a free shipping from Monday that I've not gotten out yet. I assure you that that's coming your way. I've just been on a lot of post-op drugs, so it hasn't happened yet. So congratulations, Melly. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. We really appreciate it. We will play this again in about half an hour. So we'll see you in just a little bit.
Bye.
TK, how often should I be pulling a subscriber for the subscriber giveaways? Well, let's see how many I have left. I can do math. I can do math. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 left. We just did the first wheel of goodies, so I could do one right now. Technically. Yeah, let's do one right now while I'm at it. Just give stuff away left and right. That's what we do here. Oh, wait, we don't have that many left. We have 1, 2, 3 left. So I yeah. That makes sense. Okay. So yes, we're going to do another one real quickly because we can, because I want to. So this is for number 47. Not episode. What are we calling them? Edition 47. It's right over here. Throw the URL in. 7, 8, 9, 10. I gotta do my math. See, my mouth is starting to hurt just a little bit, but I did take some medication right before the show, so that should kick in. Okay, are you guys ready? Let's find out who our next finalist will be. Draco151, congratulations! You are our third finalist for the subscriber giveaway. That's really exciting. Let's go ahead and write that down on here. You guys like my terrible handwriting? Draco151. You can't even see my terrible handwriting. Perfect. That's exactly what I was going for. Okay, so we're gonna just shut this like so. Toss it right in there, just like that. Good job, cat mouth. So we'll do another one of those the next time that we do a Wheel of Goodies and Goof From Us. We'll just kind of piggyback them that way. Let me get that one taken off of my list so I don't double dip from it. Backspace. There we go. We've got 2 more to go. Whoop whoop, good luck indeed. Drac, I know, it's super exciting. I love when people are finalists for subscriber giveaway and they're actually here in chat. Like, that's the best to me. I get so stoked because I get to see your guys' reactions if you win. And this is the part where you tell me it was an honor just being nominated. Not really. You're cool. Don't worry about it. Where's my brush? There it is. Okay, so we're going to brush this down like so. And I don't really ever worry about doing these the exact same way each time because I'm never going to remember that shit. My brain doesn't work that way. I barely remember to get up and take my medication in the morning. In fact, I have to have a little alarm that goes off. So these are the little nubbies that we're throwing on here that you guys can see in those other roll logs. And they kind of work like little tweed nubbies. I love them so much. They just give so much texture. Hi, Top Diva. How are you? Welcome to Boss Kitty Live. We're thrilled to have you here. Oops, that's a little much right there. For those of you who are new to the show, welcome, welcome. We are here on Mondays and Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. And we absolutely love our Boss Kitty fam. So if you want to join, all you have to do is click the exclamation mark, click the subscribe button and become part of the family. You are entered into subscriber giveaways. If you chat it up with us, then you can also potentially win yarn during the show. Like there's lots of ability and possibilities for you to win stuff from us. Plus, we just honestly, the community here is just so amazing and great. It's kind of a gift within itself. Who won the last subscriber giveaway pick? Samantha, that's a great question. I think it was Trina. Am I right? Are your noobs no, they are not silk noils. They are, I don't know what they're made out of. I think they're some type of cotton, or they're actually probably felted wool. Here, let me show you. I don't have any silk nubbies. These ones look more like they're probably felted wool. And I love them. They're, like I said, they're super soft and sweet and wonderful, and they just add a little bit of flavor to my fiber. Flavor to my fiber. Thank you, Storytime. I try. Grr, Bobby shit on your shirt. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I gotta tell you, I've been pooped on by birds more often than I'd like to admit, and they were never birds that I was holding. They were always flyby poopings. Could you use a drop spindle to spin this up? Brittany Michelle, absolutely I could use a drop spindle for that. Do I have the drop spindles here? Oh, look at that. TK's got the drop spindles out on our beautiful, you can kind of see him right behind me on this cat. There's a drop spindle right there if you want to grab it real quickly. He doesn't want to be on film. Do you want to give me the other one actually? Because it's got stuff on it. Thank you, kind sir. It also has gaffer tape on it. So, this is a drop spindle right here, and it is a different type of spinning wheel. Basically, it's a handheld spinning wheel, and it's you work with it mechanically or with manpower with your hands and spinning instead of an electric spinning wheel or using your feet. It's much slower than a normal spinning wheel is, but you can get really fine yarn off of it, and yeah, you can just get really fine yarn off of it, and it's much more easy to, it's more portable is a good way to put it. So the way it works, we'll just do this full host actually. Hold on, there we go. The way it works is you spin it one way, and then you draft your fiber like so. Just like that. Spin it again for good luck. And then you take that fiber that you can't even see that I've spun and you wrap it around the base, which is the spindle. And then the disc that it sits on is called the whirl. And I'll show this off in, here we go. So if you look really closely at this, you can get this wrapped around a little more. Too much. There we go. If you look really closely at this, this is called the spindle right here. Right? That's the long part that you can put your fiber on. And people can get it all the way up to here. Like, it gets crazy on there. This is your whirl, and the weight of your spindle and whirl are really, really important. The heavier ones are generally used for spinning things like silk or bamboo. They're longer fibers, and they're a little stronger. The lighter ones are done for lace weight, wools. Really, really, really light ones are done for like super fine lace weight. Almost like cobweb lace. So this one's pretty much medium, I would say. There's a little cutout in the wood right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's where my fiber sits, which is really, really helpful. And not all of those have that on there. And then the hook, the shape of the hook matters a lot as well. Like, a lot of them are very blunt, and so your fiber will kind of slide right off, but this one's got a nice sharp hook. Is Mittens the mascot? Mittens is the mascot. Mittens is my nemesis. Mittens is everything. How do you do show and tell? Story time. What a great question. So if you head over to Discord, just type ! Discord. In Discord, there's a section called show and tell under Boss Kitty Live. And you are allowed to put anything that you're working on in there. And it doesn't even have to be something you're working on. It can be a finished object, a work in progress, something that you're hoping to start, anything that you're proud or excited of that you want to show us. And it does not have to be fiber related. It can be food, it can be art, it can be photos, it can be your family, whatever you want to show us, as long as it's not inappropriate or, you know, super rude. And we'll show it off. The rule is that it's one post per person, up to 3 pictures in each post, and they can be of different things, obviously, but that way we can get through it. We do show and tell at the end of our show every single evening for the last 15 minutes to half an hour. Okay, that was a great question. It was such a great deal. 54 for all 22 skeins and shipping. What? For what? That is a great, whatever it is, that is an amazing deal. Here's the Chaos Master. Woohoo! You add a piece of cardboard on the bottom of your spindle the same size as the whirl, and it makes it a Frankenbobbins. Oh, that's awesome! Emily, that's brilliant, actually. There are different types of spindles, guys. There's just Turkish spindles. There's, I don't know all the names of them. There's lots of different types of spindles, and you can do it differently. There's a really long spindle that's large that you roll off your leg. There's so many different ways to spin yarn, and what blows my mind about this, check it, seriously, let's have a moment of realism right now. You have all of these different ways to spin yarn, and they come from across the world. They're from different cultures and different backgrounds. None of these people chatted with each other or got on the internet or called each other on their phones and were like, hey, I invented this way to spin this stuff off my sheep into fiber that I can knit with. Like, this is a thing that different cultures all came up with to do in a different way. Same with knitting and crochet. Like, there are different forms of that. So you have, or weaving, like, you have this concept that is universal, basically. And each culture came up with a different way to do that. And I just think that that's kind of the epitome of what culture is in my mind, because it's basically, we are all the same to some degree on the bigger picture, right? But we all get there in a different way. And it's really cool to experience and see those different ways and celebrate those different ways with people and learn about them. There you go. There's my PSA for the day. Hey, Panda, how are you? Is your merchant code still available to use in Yes, your merchant code will last for 1 year. Okay, before we get back to this actual carding, I do have a show and tell of my own. So my dear friends that I game with got TK and I, and they always get this for us every holiday, and I love it. And they get us this thing. It's called Geek Grind Coffee, and they make tea and coffee. It's all geek inspired, and they get us a sample assortment every year, and it's got different coffee in it. So the one I'm drinking right now, I don't have the bag in there, but it's like the Sasquatch coffee, and these ones happen to be flavored coffees. Last time they weren't. I've never tried flavored coffees before, so I'm pretty impressed by them. Oh, maybe it's not the Sasquatch one. Maybe it's the Loch Ness one. I don't remember, but it's Bananas Foster, and it's delicious. This one is my absolute favorite. It's called Smuggler's Run, and it's vanilla rum coffee. You've got this one right here is the Witch's Brew. It's molten moonrise chocolate flavored coffee. Like I said, I don't usually do flavored coffees, but these are so good. This one is Legacy of the Moo. Dark chocolate and toasted coconut. This is the Chupacabra one right here. Night of the Chupacabra, cinnamon and chocolate flavored coffee. Well, there's one more in here. And there's some that I've already gone through, because these will do about two pots of coffee for TK and I. And we drink a lot of coffee. Sasquatch Brew is maple and brown sugar coffee. I'm really stoked to try that one as well. I've never had a coffee from them that I don't like. Honestly, the Witch's Brew, this one right here, is my least favorite so far. Which, it smells delicious. It smells like cocoa. But yeah. I think I'm just going to buy like a some full bags of their stuff, because it's so delicious. And it's just a nice treat to have in the house. They do make amazing coffee. Your friend and you get in each other sample. See, exactly. So the first year they did it for my birthday. And they didn't tell me they were doing it. So I get this random box at my house of coffee, and there's a coffee mug in it. And I'm like, who the hell sent this to me? I was trying to figure out if one of you guys sent it to me, right? There was no card with it or anything. TK was like, I don't know. And so finally I said something in my gaming group. I was like, hey, you guys, this weird thing happened. And my friend was like, that was me. That was us. Sorry. I was like, oh, it's good to know. I thought maybe I just had a really cool stalker that knew I liked coffee. They are so good. Definitely check them out. It's Geek Grind Coffee and Tea. I've never tried their tea. I'm sure it's just as delicious. Another really good tea company is Plum Deluxe Tea. They're local in Oregon, and I started drinking their tea years ago. They're still pretty small potatoes at that point. I know that they've gotten a little bigger, that they do a Tea of the Month club that's fairly inexpensive for what you get, and you always get little testers as well, but their teas are so lovely and aromatic, and they have a thing on there so that, at least they used to, I don't know if they still do or not, but if you're allergic to certain things, you can say, hey, I'm allergic to coconut, as an example, and they'll try really hard not to put coconut tea in, or anything that has coconut in your tea that they send you. Not Death Wish. Bones Coffee. My brother swears by that stuff. He thinks it's delicious. I think that's the one he likes so much. And they sell it at the store. It's pretty spendy. It's up there with Stumptown, which is another one of our personal favorites that we get every now and then just to treat ourselves. But so Stumptown used to cost, you get those little like 4 8-ounce bags of coffee. I don't know how big they are. Stumptown used to cost like $14 for one of those, which was not cheap. But I was willing to splurge on it every now and then. Now they're like, oh my gosh, $22, I think. Like, the price on it has just gone up significantly. And the only reason I noticed is because I went into the store the other day and I saw the big sale sign, and I was like, yeah, Stumptown's on sale. It's going to cost like $12. I'm going to get some. Get over there, and it's $16 on sale. It's like, what? That must be a joke. Nope. Still delicious, though. Tried pickled garlic beans. Yes, crocheted hook. I love pickled beans. I love pickled garlic beans. I love pickled spicy beans. I love pickled anything, honestly. Pickled asparagus. I really want to try pickling. I've never done it. I talk about it all the time with TK, and he's like, you just do it. It's super easy. And it is super easy. I've looked into it. It's not hard to do, and we have all the mason jars and stuff. I don't know why I haven't just done it, though. I think part of it is because TK really doesn't like pickled items, and so I feel like I would be the only one in the house eating them. Maybe Gracie. She likes to eat weird stuff. She's a little bit of an oddball. You guys have 15 minutes till our next round of the Wheel of Goodies and Goof-em-ups. I think it's 15 minutes, right? Am I wrong? Did I screw that up? Should I have done another round already? It's 6:45. No, I'm right. I'm right. I'm right. Yeah. I got it. I'm cool. I'm hip. Pickled Brussels sprouts. No, but I love Brussels sprouts, so that sounds freaking delicious. Okay, so this is my kind of little rule of thumb, if you will. When I cannot see very many nubbies on here anymore, like this, I'll add some more. I don't like to overpack it because that gets very hard to spin. So we don't like to overpack our nubbies. Oh, the quotes you could take out of context on Boss Kitty Live. Some of the ones you could take in context, if you know what I mean. Once again, you guys, remember, if you want to play the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups, you do have to be a subscriber. We are trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. It was originally, we were hoping to do it for my birthday, which was January 1st. I am a 40-year-old woman now. It feels so weird. It doesn't really feel that weird. It feels just like 39. We didn't quite hit it, which is totally fine. You know, quality over quantity, right? Right, Stitches? And you all are the best quality out there for a community. Mwah. However, it'd be really cool if we could hit it before spring. Okay, look at that. It looks so pretty. So I think we're going to put another layer of the lighter colors on, and then we're going to roll log this stitch. This bitch. Looks like Spanish moss and fireflies. Oh, so good. She makes amazing pickled items. Same with her jams. Oh, yeah. We're 129 away. What? That's pretty good, TK. I thought we were much further than that. I thought we were like 150, so... Thanks, guys.
Thank you for being a friend.
I will play that piece the rest of my life. I don't even need a reason. It makes me want to watch the Golden Girls every single time. Top Divas, same with Mr. Pirate. If there's a secret bunker in the basement with all the food he's suddenly preserving, oh no. A dehydrator. He's gone down the rabbit hole. I really want a dehydrator so bad. Gave us some peach preserves and they were delicious. Ugh. Yeah, I want to do all of that. Like, all of it. And I heard somebody say that my Instant Pot will do canning. Is that true? Am I crazy? Is that not a real thing? I mean, it seems too good to be true, honestly, but it is a type of pressure cooker, so maybe it will. Maybe this is how I start canning stuff. Don't ask me to send you canned goods, you guys. That takes a whole entire permit that I don't have. I'll get in a lot of trouble. There are rules about food. Pickled beets raw. Oh, I love pickled beets. I'm so close. I can taste it. Okay. I know, me too, Cassandra. Make jerky in the dehydrator. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's what I want to do is jerky. I love jerky, and it's so good for you. I mean, salty as fuck, but it's still good for you. You know, if you're mindful about what you're putting in it. So all the things I want to do. Okay, so here we are. We've got all this fuzz down here. We take our two rods and we're just going to start rolling this up like this. Okay. And as we roll, we're going to kind of pull on it to draft it a little bit so it's not so hard to draft later on. Looks like I've got some fiber that's caught in here.
Oopsie.
Oh my gosh, Katie Kitty, you don't have to rub it in. Jeez. She's such a brat sometimes. So there are lots of different ways to get the stuck fiber out of there. You can do what I'm doing right there, which is probably the most unconventional way to do it. You can use a little needle. You can use a very tiny crochet hook. Just be really careful not to bend your hooks, your needles on here. They don't hurt, by the way. Like I'm sure if there's only one on here, it would hurt, but they generally don't hurt too much. This piece can be replaced on your board. So if you end up with bent needles on there or whatever they're called, spikies, it's not the end of the world. Honestly, it's fine because this whole entire piece is meant to be replaced from time to time. Think of it like the drive band on your spinning wheel, right? Just pull this out. I'm getting so much better about this. Yeah. If you were here for the New Year's Eve show, you know that what I just did was super amazing compared to what I was doing before. And there you go. We have our lovely little roll log. We'll just kind of roll it up into our little snail. Pepper jelly is so good. This is a significantly smaller one, so I certainly did not put nearly as much fiber on this one as I did the others. That's okay though, because they're all getting used for the same thing, so I don't really care. It's not like I'm selling these. It's not like they have to weigh a certain amount. We're here to do it the way we want. It's gonna ebb and flow, right? What is my favorite crochet project? My never-ending scrappy blanket. That's what I'm calling it. It's my scrappy blanket because it's scrappy. It'll fight you. Not really. I am almost at 400 squares with that bad boy. Seriously, it's pretty sexy. So I'm getting to a point here pretty soon where I'm going to have to pick a main color, and I think I'm going to go with Packy. I think Packy is the way to go with this. I thought about Mithril. Mithril might work really well. No, I think Packy though. Packy's a nice neutral tone. It'll really bring all the colors together. Oh my God, you're 8 alpaca fleeces. So in the 20 years that it takes you to do that, JK, when you're finished and we're both old ladies, we can get together with our walkers and our spinning wheels and we can rejoice over your 8 alpaca fleeces that you finally processed and roll logged, because that's amazing. Is it king or queen size? It's just a basic Afghan. It's free on Ravelry. I don't, off the top of my head, remember the name of it because I'm terrible. But you know what? I will post it in the, I'll post it below on the show later this evening. After the show goes to VOD, I'll go ahead and make sure that I update the description, and I'll post it in that area. Or I'll post it in the comments. That's what I'll do. I'll post it in the comments. That'll be nice and easy for you guys to find. Although that means next subscriber giveaway, I might get picked as a finalist and I might have to pick somebody else. I love the colors you're mixing. Makes me think of shamrock. Thank you. I do too. It's so funny because green is not my favorite color by any means, but I love using it. I don't actually know if I have a favorite color. I think it changes. When I was a kid, it was red. And when I was a kid, up through my 20s, red was my favorite color, and that never wavered. I would say that my color preference, going from red to a different color, didn't change until I started dyeing yarn. Isn't that nuts? Now I've gone through oranges, like burnt oranges and browns and golds for a while. Currently, I really love mustard and kind of a turquoise blue. That's really what I've been digging for the past few years. Maybe I'm getting into greens though. Who knows? I love all colors. TK will tell you his favorite color is rainbow. But I certainly have preferences from time to time. And I just think it depends on what part of my life I'm in, what part of the journey I'm at, right? What color reflects that part the most. It's a Battenberg blanket. Brittany Michelle, thank you so much. You rock. It is the Battenberg blanket. Thank you. They are the tiniest little granny squares you'll ever make. It's fully 100% fingering weight yarn. You might think that that is insanity, and it probably is. But here, I mean, it will make you for sure. But here's the deal, my loves. I have so much fingering weight yarn just sitting around my house right now because we make all these display pieces and I never use all the yarn for it, right? So this was a great way for me to use up all that fiber. It's all Boss Kitty yarn, every single piece of it. Oh, you guys have 2 minutes until the next round of Wheel Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. Chat it up, bring it, get it on, guys. Your favorite color is rainbow. All colors are beautiful. They are, and I appreciate all colors. You know, it's funny. It used to be I couldn't stand pink. Once again, that is a color that now not only do I appreciate, but I actually really like since I started dyeing yarn. There's so many different pinks. I love hot pink in moderation as an accent tone, right? I love salmony pinks. I think those are really great. Light pink is not bad for some things. It's so weird. I think that my hatred for things like that is less about my own personal hatred and more about societal standards that I have fought my whole entire life. And so my brain told me, you need to hate pink because people expect for you to like it when I was younger. And I just stuck with that. And now I'm just like, I don't really give a flying flip either way what people expect me to like or dislike. If I like it, I like it. And that's all that matters. I mean, it's all that matters for me. So before we run into the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups, and I know it's almost time, let's take a quick moment to talk about the theme that we have for 2023, which is sharing. K-Rares will tell you sharing is caring, and they're not wrong. We want you to think about how hard it has been the past few years for everybody, not just you, but everybody around you. And we want you to keep the idea of sharing in the back of your mind. That might be sharing the grocery bill with somebody in front of you who can't quite make it. It might be, you know, sharing a recipe with a friend who's down, sharing a craft with somebody, sharing laughter with somebody, whatever it is. But it also means sharing the show. We love Boss Kitty Live, and we know that you guys love it as well. We want the whole world to know about us, and the only way that that will happen is if you share the show. So if you have your own show, please share ours with them, with your viewers. If you have an Instagram account or a Facebook or a TikTok, whatever it is, I'm not going to mention Twitter because whatever. Share us. Share with your friends. Share with your family. Share with your coworkers. Share with the people that you think will love us. Because the more people we have in the Boss Kitty community, the better. You guys know that the only people that stick around are people that make this place great. So once again, from us to you,
Thank you for
never get
being
tired
a
of it,
friend.
and share. Okay, with that said, now that I've gotten that out of the way, sorry guys. Yeah! Okay, so it's time for Wheel Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. I am going to go ahead and type legal. Also, on that share note, make sure you hit the like button, you guys. It takes you not even 2 seconds. And the more likes we have, the more likely this is to be in somebody's random ass feed, which is great. Okay, so there's the boring stuff. And here is our next winner. Oh my goodness. Michelle Stanley. Michelle, have you already won? I know we had a lot of Michelles yesterday. I don't have my Discord up. Oh, I'm terrible. Give me 1 second before I congratulate you. Let me just look at a few things first, real quickly. I'm the worst at my job sometimes. There it is. Michelle Stanley, you did win, and you're not eligible to play again until the 25th. But clearly Nightbot loves you, so just keep that in mind. But we're going to go ahead and grab a new winner. But once again, Michelle, thank you so much for being a subscriber. We're thrilled you're here with us. Nightbot is clearly very thrilled you're here with us. Look at you guys all on top of it. JK, and it's for you. Congratulations. You are our second contestant on the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. Nightbot loves you too, my dear. Okay, so let's go ahead and get over to that wheel. Hello, wheel. There it is, our beautiful wheel. You guys, we've already gone over what's on here, but I'll do it really quickly one more time. We've got merch codes. We've got Game Over. We've got Adject Animal. Right now, dad jokes are a free spin. Yarn Tarot, free shipping. Ravelry patterns from $5 and $10 up to, and then Blinky rolls as well. Okay, JK. I know that you have won over the past few months, like 6 months or whatever, that you've won 2 Ravelry patterns, I think. Let's see if we can make it a third. Oh, it hurts to laugh. Okay, let's find out. Oh my freaking God, that's hilarious.
Congratulations, you're a winner!
Katie Kitty's not wrong. JK, you know exactly how this works. You get to pick a Ravelry pattern or, you know, up to however many Ravelry patterns you want as long as the total cost is $5. Just go ahead and get me that pattern over on Discord. You do not need to get me your username because I already have it. And slowly but surely, I will fill up your pattern inventory for the rest of your life. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. We will be back with the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups in about half an hour. We'll see you soon.
Goodbye.
See you later. Okay, you guys, before we go into our next segment, which I'm very excited about, it is time for us to pick another subscriber for the subscriber giveaway. So let me just go here real quickly. We're going to get into the next. Why did my music stop entirely? What the ever-loving heck is going on? I don't know, but we're just going to start playing music? No? Is that not happening? What is going on with the music? I think our, let me see what, there's an error server. Yeah, they're having problems with their, we might not have music for the rest of the show. We'll find out. Let me just real quickly see if I can fix this. Oh, you know what? I'm enough music for all of you. So if this doesn't let us have music, it doesn't let us have music. Whatever. Okay, so Epidemic is down. So let's go ahead and get the next not episode, what is it? Edition up. It's edition number 48, by the way. And we're going to go ahead and put it into our little drawing. I'm going to go ahead and go 4 by 6. Grab some comments. Bring you guys into the fold here. We're going to push the start button, find out what happens. Oh my gosh, who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Samantha Stewart, congratulations. You are our 4th finalist. Let me get some, there you go. For the subscriber giveaway. Thank you, TK. Let's see if I can get this to work now. Let me just get your name written here real quickly. We've got the music back up. Let me just go back to it and see if it'll play. It just looks like they were down for a little bit. So let's find out. Yeah, we got it back, guys. There we go. Samantha Stewart, thank you so much for being a subscriber. We really appreciate it. There we go. Yes, you can share the show on the community tab for sure, Samantha. Winning the same thing 3 times. I know, right? I don't know what it is. Okay, Samantha, your name is going right in there like so. There we go. Let's toss you right in there. Ooh, that hurt a little bit. Okay. You would think that it's time for us to get back to the blending board, but it's not. In fact, it is time, my loves.
It's time to stretch.
Hi, Jessica Franklin. Welcome to Boss Kitty Live. You are here just in time for our evening stretches. I don't care who you are. You work at something where you are constantly moving your shoulders, your hands, your fingers, your elbows, whatever it is. You've got that repetitive motion going on. We all do. And none of us stretch nearly as often as we should. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a few moments. We're just going to stretch out our neck, our shoulders, our back a little bit, our fingers, maybe our toes, but that'll be off screen. So first and foremost, or first of all, we're going to take our hand forward like this and say hello to all the ink on my hands. And we're going to bring it across. Just like so. You can use your other hand to kind of hold it in place. That'll give you a nice stretch in your shoulder and that side of your back. I know, isn't it adorable, the little stretching kitty? A big, big stretch. When are we drawing the winner? Samantha, we will draw the winner at the end of the show. That's generally when we do our subscriber giveaways, because we got to get the other finalists in there. Okay, so now we're going to switch sides. Hello. And come across. And just like this. For some reason, my right side is harder for me to do than my left side. I'm going to guess that that is probably because I use my right side more often. And kind of just, you don't have to, but if you want a little extra stretch, kind of try to reach for something with that hand you're stretching out, right? Like, oh, there's something right off screen that I'm trying to grab. Okay. So shake that out a little bit. You can turn your head this way if you want to try to get a little bit of a nice neck. Don't go too far though, but if you hold onto your chin like this, it will give you a nice stretch right in here. You can go the other way. Ah, there you go. If you're not wearing a headset, you can take your hand on top of your head like so and pull it the other way, and you'll get that same stretch right in here, which is really nice. I can do it this way, but if I try to do it the other way, I think you guys will end up getting a lot of feedback. Maybe not. We'll find out. Okay. Next, we're going to go ahead and we're going to stretch out the forearm. We're going to stretch the front and we're going to stretch the back. So we're going to start with the back. Take your elbow and put it on the table. If you don't have a table, you can put your hand out like this. What I want you to do is I want you to grasp the tips of your fingers with your other hand and pull backwards. Don't yank on them. You're going to hurt yourself, and I don't want you to hurt yourself. You're too beautiful and lovely to hurt yourself. So just like this. And you should feel that all the way through here. There we go. Thank you, Emily. The segment changes are all TK. He's absolutely amazing. The new set is all TK. I mean, it's my stuff, a lot of it, but he put it together because he's awesome. If you haven't noticed, by the way, that is 16 or 17-year-old BK right above the hedgehog. That way. Oh, thank you, Samantha. Stretchy, stretchy. Now we're going to do the other hand. So you're going to extend forward. We're going to pull like so. Or like I said, you can do it this way if you'd like to. Either way works just fine. This one is a little less of a stretch. This is a little more intense. So whichever one works best for you. And just stretched out. You should feel on the underside of your forearm. It should feel fantastic.
You're pretty.
Oh, thank you, Katie Kitty. That's so sweet. And TK, thanks for pointing at me so I knew she was talking about me. Okay, so now we're going to do the front side of our forearm. This one, you can't really do this way. You need to have that brace. So make sure your elbow is on a table. Flop your hand forward. Take your other hand and gently press down on it. You're not going to get as much in the forearm stretch. It's going to be a lot in your wrist, though, which is very important. There we go. We draw the winner before show and tell, Samantha. So show and tell will always be the very last thing that we do on the show, other than our closing. We're going to do our other hand. Just like that. Oh, yeah. Is your plant supposed to glow colors? It is. It's a magical plant. It illuminates a light that glows colors. It's a magical fake plant. Okay, go ahead and just, work those out for a second. Get all the air bubbles out of your wrists. You guys are doing great. Let's go ahead and go to our, our workspace. You're going to put your hands out like so. Spread them out. And then you're going to start rotating each digit. You do this 5, 10, 15 times one way, however many times you want to. We need a close-up of that picture, BK. I have to take it off the wall. I'm sure, TK, you want to take that picture off the wall so they can see it? Mm-hmm. Why? Oh, I thought you meant right away. I was like... Of course, that was my intent. Sorry. We're having conversations. Yes, I can't see you, by the way, because I'm on the other screen. Okay, just sit here and we're almost done, you guys. I promise. Your wrists are talking. That means you need it to stretch for sure, Yarn Pirate. You should wait until we're done with these. Okay, shake it out. And then here's that picture everybody wanted to see. Here is BK. Hold on, it's dusty. Here's BK. I think it was 17, 16. I don't know. If you get real close to this picture, I don't know if you can see it, but I have weird, well, it's not weird. I have swirly curly cues around my eyes. I thought a lot of myself, clearly. Anyway, there you go. There's my 17-year-old black and white photo from high school. Look, there's a TK. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I 100% did not mean to. Okay. Thank you, Emily. Oh my goodness, Aries. Thank you so much. Oh, you guys wanted... Here we go. So we're real quickly, before I go into this, I don't know why I've even started. We're going to actually go ahead and pick our final contestant, just to get that out of the way. So let me go back to here. Grab this. Samantha, we will message... Well, if the winner is here, they'll know to message me. If they're not, then I will contact them through YouTube and we'll get it taken care of for sure. If you win, you're certainly here, so you know to message me on Discord and that we can take care of it that way. Let me grab this real quickly. Did we already do? We have 2 more. TK's... Did we already do 48? Oh no. Did we already do 48?
Yes, you do. Apologies.
Thank you. Well, it's almost paid for, so we'll figure that out later. Okay? We'll talk about it after the show. TK dropped his phone. Okay, so put this in here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I gotta do math to get this to do what it's supposed to do. Then we'll come right here. While TK appears. Oh, thank you, Megan. And we'll push the start button. Trina, thank you. You guys are so sweet. Okay, Brianna Maloney, congratulations. You are our final contestant for our final finalist. You're a final finalist for the subscriber giveaway. I am going to go ahead and go back to Workspace. Let me find my pen. We'll get her name written on here. So those are our finalists. Just like that. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and get her name into the cat mouse. Cat mouse is so helpful, you guys, with all the cool things. Likes to eat everything. So we've got all 5 contestants in there. We'll shake that up and we'll pick somebody right before show and tell. That's how that works. You guys are amazing, by the way. So I know we're at about the halfway point for the show. Actually, we're a little over the halfway point for the show. We're closer to the end of the show. I would normally start spinning with you guys, but I feel like we should just finish blending for now, and then we can spin next Wednesday if you guys would like. You dropped yours earlier. So TK's phone was already making weird noises. It's not that old. I think both of our phones are about 1.5 years old at this point. But it started making weird noises early on. He should have taken it back, but he didn't realize that was a thing. And he just dropped it, and now it's got a line through it. So I'll have to look to see how much we still owe on it. I don't think it's a terribly large number, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. It shouldn't be too much of a hassle, I should say. It's definitely ramen time. Ramen. There's a new ramen restaurant that just opened in Salem, and I'm so excited because it's right next to the yarn shop. No joke, like really right next to Wild Knits, there is now a ramen joint that I get to try out. I'm so stoked for it. Okay, we're going to put more of this mossy green in there. Yeah. We don't have a show next Monday. We do have a show next Monday. Normally we would be dark on a holiday because I have it off and I get to go play basically. But because we had a hiatus for so long, I agreed to go ahead and do a show next Monday. So we will be here at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time next Monday, even though it's MLK Day. So if you don't have hot MLK Day plans, you know, please feel free to come hang out with us. We would love to see your wonderful remote face. I can't really see your face. We'd love to see your smiling usernames. Yarn and ramen. I know, right? I'm so excited about it, Ghost Babe. It just opened too, so I think I might treat TK to it next week once my mouth is a little bit better. He loves ramen. I enjoy it. I've only ever had good ramen once. Seriously, that's it. But he is like obsessed with it. And there's really not any ramen places, we've talked about this, in Salem other than the one that had really crummy service, so we haven't gone back there. So I'm very excited to see how this goes. You will be at work. Emily, that's okay. That is A-okay. That's what VOD is for, dear. You'll be here in spirit. I'll know you're here in my heart. You'll be... Oh, I can't believe I just started singing that song. Thank goodness for glue traps. The last mouse got caught in 2 traps. Oh my gosh, Marie. That's when it's out of your house. Do not get the ramen and the yarn mixed up. Oh, Knit Cat, that would be really funny. You know what I should do, though? I should create a ramen-inspired yarns exclusively for Wild Knits, because they've got that ramen place next door now. We just found a place to try it, and it's right by our house. You should go try that place. I should try this place, and then we should exchange notes. That's how this should work. I've decided. There we go. Looking good, looking good. And we're going to put more nubbies on here. I'm making this one bigger than the last one was because the last one was very wee. I don't know if there is a official proper way to put nubs on a blending board. I've never looked that up. I'm sure there might be, but I feel like my my way works, so it's not wrong. They seem to stay in place. Sometimes they get a little heavy, and that's okay. Sometimes I get a little heavy, and that's okay too. Canned yarn. Ha! TK should do another show. Samantha, TK will do a craft hole as soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers. That is our 1,000 subscriber. Thank you to all of you. If you guys get craft hole with TK. If you've never experienced my dear partner doing a show, go back and try to find, you should be able to find, it's got his mug on it, our show that we did where he learned to crochet. I believe that was our thank you for 500 subscribers. He's a riot. He's so great, you guys. He's just charming. He has a great voice. He's meant to do things like this. He's very, very handsome. At least I think so. And yeah, he's funny, right? Like, he's got content down. He knows what he's doing. He's got his timing down, right? Like, I'm awkward and he's just charming and funny. Brown shade for beef, yellow for chicken, pink for shrimp. His voice is always a lovely shot. Exactly. And JK has met him in person. She can tell you that that is legit his voice. It's not like a radio voice. That is 100% what he sounds like all the time. And when he gets sick, not that I'm excited when he gets sick, but I get a little excited when he's sick. That sounds terrible. But his voice gets really husky. It's kind of the sexiest sick voice I've ever heard. Tina, I can't wait either. White for the egg. Yeah. Maybe like white with a little bit of yellow speckles on it for the egg. Yellow and orange speckles on it. Guys, I'm getting excited about this colorway that I probably am not even going to do. I mean, maybe I should, and maybe it shouldn't be, maybe we should just do a ramen box set. Not really. Thank you, Samantha. If you mean announcer in real life voice, it's true and amazing. Truth. Mr. Pyre ever meets TK, might pester him to read bedtime stories. I can only do so much. The ramen box set, right? And we'll give away complimentary Boss Kitty chopsticks with it. I don't even know where I'm coming up with this stuff. A mini ramen box set. It can come like in a cup of noodles, like they're mini skeins and they come in a cup of noodles with Boss Kitty chopsticks. So like the toilet trouble one. For sure, it's not a bad idea. Okay, go ahead and press this down. What kind of watch do I have? Oh, it's just a Fitbit. Had it for a few years. Every now and then I get a wild hair at my butt and put it back on. Oh, this has been longer than it usually is. Is this big enough yet? I think it might be. I think it might be time, my loves. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna just push this forward a little bit. So I'm catching hold of those bottom pieces like so. And then I'm just going to start rolling it up. And like I said, I am definitely trying to, like, get it to spread out a little bit. So I'm drafting it. That's what it's called, is drafting. When you are spinning, you're drafting your fiber. So if you pre-draft a little bit with rolags, it makes it a little easier to spin them. Or it can make it easier. I think this is still going to be a small one. That's okay. go. Take that right off there, like so. One more beautiful roll log. And yeah, this is still a small one. This is like this one is. They're my wee roll logs. That's okay though. There's nothing wrong with wee roll logs. For sure. And I can leave that on there because of what I'm working on. Do mittens, paws, chopsticks? Yes, for sure. Okay. Oh, meow God, I can't get over that. I could do a duo set. One skein that's the broth, one skein for the noodles, and other stuff. Oh my goodness. What weight are you going to spin them? Emily, that's a great question. I have no idea yet. I really want to make some like nice art yarn with it. And I'm definitely going to put something else with it. So I'll spin all this up, but I won't ply it with itself. I don't know what I'm going to ply it with yet. Or what color I'm going to ply it with. But then I kind of... God help me. I can't believe I'm going to say this. I would like to put this aside and maybe find a table loom so that I can weave a scarf with it. I think it would make a really beautiful woven project. But I need to either find a table loom or see if I can borrow a table loom from somebody. And that would probably be either Wednesday content or that might be patron-exclusive content. So just keep that in mind. Okay. Mittens, paws off the needles. Paws at the needle stoppers. Yes. Macho is Jack Russell. Oh, awesome. Hey, just a quick reminder, everyone, because we're getting to that time of the night. You got 5 minutes until our final round of show and tell. So if you're a subscriber, you are eligible for show and tell if you chatted up with us. If you're not a subscriber, you can't even chat with us, and that is half the fun of the show. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button too, you guys. I mean, clearly you like the show. You're sitting around here, unless you just like to make fun of me on your own quietly and you don't really like the show, but it's easier to make fun of a person when you don't like their show. I'm spiraling here. My point is, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It's really fast and easy. So our final round of show and tell is coming up. Then we're going to go ahead and pick our subscriber winner for the month of December. And then we'll go straight into show and tell. So if you haven't entered anything into show and tell, now is a great time to do that. All you need to do is head over to Discord, type !Discord. It'll pop right up magically like it does. And there's a section that is called show and tell. Amazingly. It's under BK Live. And you can put anything you want in there, anything you're really proud of and that you want to show off to us. Amigurumi pattern on Pinterest that I may have to hunt down and purchase. Draka, I don't blame you. A ramen takeout box with the Boss Kitty logo. Oh my gosh, this is going to get amazing. Like, oh, just the merch that goes with it alone is so cool. Poor TK is probably shaking his head in the other room right now. So many box set ideas. So I had the beginnings of a box set idea earlier today. I don't know what we would call it, but it's kind of based off the trope of the hero or heroine that gets lost in a different magical world and is just trying to get home, right? Like you've got Alice in Wonderland, The Wizard of Oz, you've got, geez, I was thinking about this earlier and I came up with so many. You've got The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Freaking TK goes, John Carter. I was like, that's like angry sci-fi. And he's like, it counts. So I guess it counts technically. Irish moss would be a great name for this yarn. Thank you, Tina. That's not a bad idea at all. It really does look like Irish moss, doesn't it? Oh, Megan, we love you too.
Thank you for being a friend.
Let's make this community grow, guys. That gives me a reason to use this one.
Magic wand, make my monster grow.
You can make this monster grow. All you have to do is share the show, guys. You're going to get in trouble with management. Seriously. Return to Oz. Yeah, that movie is so creepy. I love it. Taking the tree down. That's okay. TARDIS with Box City logo in place of the sign. Oh, Jeremy, for the Doctor Who one. We're going to have to do some serious merch stuff for Doctor Who. I have a friend / associate who does, well, you guys know DK Graham. A lot of you actually know DK Graham. I met her at Geekcraft Expo a few years ago. She's local. She and I hit it off really well. We've done a few trunk shows at the same places. She's told me in the past that she's more than willing and would love to work with us in collaboration on a box set, like where she would make the stitch markers or something. I don't know if it's going to be the Doctor Who one though, because we're doing that in the spring. That might be a little too soon. So I don't know what we're going to do in that sense, but that's always an option. We're definitely going to figure something out. I like the idea of kind of changing it up, you know, adding little extra nuances here and there. That's okay. You can share the show out later, Samantha, for sure. It doesn't have to be right this moment. I assume that you guys are watching me right now, so unless you've got your window open, you're like, hey, watch Boss Kitty live on YouTube. I'm watching it right now, and it's cool. Whatever you're watching is dumb. Change it to this. Unless you're doing that. I mean, I would assume that you're not sharing the show right now. That's totally fine. And if you feel uncomfortable doing that, like sharing the show with other people, that's fine too. No judgment here. It's just a quick reminder that it certainly helps us, and sharing is caring, and that is the theme for us for 2023. And other than just sharing the show, I want to hear stories of things where you felt like you did something that was sharing is caring, or you experienced somebody else doing that. I'm really going to be mindful of it, I think, and start giving you guys stories as well. I think that's important. I also think I should have brushed this down first. Jeez. There we go. Would be so pretty, and I would be there for the Cheshire Cat. Oh my gosh, I did a Cheshire Cat yarn colorway years and years and years ago when we first started, and then we stopped carrying it because it was very hard to make. But I think I could redo it or do a different one that would do it much better justice, because I was a wee young dyer that barely knew what she was doing, right? We all grow. Like, if you look at our logo from when we first started to our logo now, it's shocking how different it looks. If you look at the show from when we first started back on Twitch, it's shocking the difference. Our yarn is the same way. It's not that it wasn't quality yarn. It's just that the colors look better now. It is time for the last round of games. You are correct. So let's go ahead and head over to that. Oh my goodness, it's time for Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. You guys know how this works. We've talked about it so many times tonight. I'm going to go ahead and get my handy dandy keyboard out right here. We're going to throw the boring legal stuff in. And then we're going to go winner. And we're going to see who our final contestant is for the evening. So far in 2023, we have had no game overs. I want to see how long we can keep that going. Megan Myers. Oh my goodness. I don't think you're on my spreadsheet, are you? You're not. Congratulations. You are our final contestant this evening for the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. Let's get that wheel open for you, Megan. There it is. Hello, Wheel. How are you? So seriously, we have not had any game overs. Like I said, I'd like to keep this going. So Wheel, don't fail us. Megan deserves to win something. Could it be Yarn Tarot? Could it be free shipping? It could be Addict Animals. It could be Blinky Rolls. It could be anything but game over, please. Let's find out. Okay, so that is a dad joke, which means you get a free spin because dad jokes are gone for the moment. They will be back though, I promise. So you get to spin again. Oh my gosh. We're going to try one more time. If it hits dad joke again, you're going to get an Addict Animal sound. You're getting an Addict Animal sound because they are intent on you getting something that interacts with me.
Congratulations, you're a winner!
Oh my god, that's too funny. So, Megan Myers, you get to make up a sound. This is how Addict... Okay, first of all, we'll see you in a little bit, you stubborn little jerk.
Good night and goodbye.
Okay. This is how the Addict Animals work. My poor mouth. You get to choose an adjective. You get to choose an animal. You're going to smush them together. I'm going to attempt to make the noise that animal would make in that state. So as an example, cranky sheep would be an Addict Animal sound. I generally don't just put my voice into this, my face goes into it. I like really just put 110% into it. If you come up with an animal that I don't know the sound of, I'm going to make up a generic sound. It's still going to sound pretty funny, but it probably will not sound anything like that animal. Wheel self-rigged. Seriously. It really wanted that dad joke. I think it knew that I was going to pick adjective animal sound instead. So yeah, you just let me know, Megan, whatever it is, and I'm here to do it for you. But you got to let me know. Oh my gosh. And so yeah, that is how the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups work. We do it 1, 2, 3 times a night. It's a lot of fun. If you're a subscriber, you get to participate in it. We do it every Monday, every Wednesday, unless we have a special going, like the holiday special. Well, even then we do giveaways. You love the big E-Fiber Festival. You can't wait for this Fiber Festival coming near your house. Yeah, Megan, just go ahead and pick one and let me know. So speaking of Fiber Festivals, here in the Pacific Northwest, we have what's called, in Oregon specifically, the Rose City Yarn Crawl. And that happens in Portland. I think there's 9 shops this year. I'm not sure. They do a Rose City Yarn Crawl knit along and crochet along. I know the Cerulean Orchid team is hitting that up right now. No, I'm talking about Yarn Crawl though right now. So basically there's 9 shops and you roam around and you, I mean, you know, there's giveaways, it's a whole lot of fun. So Megan, yeah, you're just going to want to go ahead and get me that adjective animal sound. Any adjective, any animal you want, my dear. But I'm debating if I want to go this year and maybe record some of it. I have to talk to TK. Is my mouth is okay, Megan. So just go ahead and give me any adjective and any animal. I will be fine, I promise. If it's too much, I would let you know. Cross my heart. I wouldn't have said that it would be adjective animal sounds. I'm thinking about recording some of it so that you guys can see what Rose City Yarn Crawl is like, because it is intense. It's a lot. People here go nuts for their fiber. I mean, it's just the way it is. A cranky chicken. Okay, let's do the cranky chicken. Okay. Get into it. There you go. That is my crazy, it's kind of a snobby chicken, but I'm going to say it was a crazy chicken. I hope you enjoyed it. Here's to 2023 and all the cranky chickens. Oh my gosh. Okay, so before we head into show and tell, I just want to real quickly give a shout out to our patrons. If you're unaware, we at Boss Kitty Live also have a Patreon. There are 3 levels on our Patreon that you can join at. There is Hazel's Heroes, which is $25. There's Cult of Con, which is $10 a month, and then there's Gracie's Gang, which is $5 a month. At all levels, you get access to some really cool stuff. You're able to join us for our Fleece to Fiber project, which is where we're going through a whole entire Shetland fleece and washing it, skirting it, carding it, dyeing it, spinning it, knitting or crocheting it. We're on to spinning, and that'll be the 28th of this month. It's patron-exclusive content. All of our patrons are invited to our early release parties for box sets. They have 48-hour access before anybody else does. And then there's a lot of sales and stuff that we also put out there for 3rd tier and 2nd tier. And then I believe also Hazel's Heroes get a really nifty looking tote bag after 3 months, and Culticon gets a really cool looking sticker. So that's just some of the stuff that you get if it's a patron. So if you want to join our Patreon, head on over, sign up. It's pretty fantastic. Now, let me just get Discord up real quickly, because I was not prepared. You guys surprised? I'm never surprised. It's time, my loves. Oh my gosh, there's a lot in here tonight. I'm so excited. It is time for...
Time to clean up. Yay!
Time for show and tell, kids. Okay, so first of all, I'd like to say to TK, thank you for this. It says show and tell for Boss Kitty Live number 50, and that's the date. That's brilliant. We've never done that before. What? Oh shit, I was going to do a winner first. We'll do the winner. Do you want me to jump out of this? Okay, I'm sorry. We were going to pick a winner first. It's a lot of stuff going on all at once. So let me just get back here. You guys will just get the show and tell thing twice. I'm just going to come in here. We've only got a few of them in here, right? I know. I'm out of it. What about we're here. We're doing it. We're doing it. Okay. So this is the winner right here. I have no idea who this is, but this person right here is our winner. And they're getting a $30 gift card to bosskshop.com. And that is Brianna Maloney. Congratulations to Brianna. You are our winner of the $30 gift card.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you so much, Brianna, for being a subscriber on Boss Kitty Live. We really, really appreciate it. If you want to potentially win $30 at bosskittyshop.com to use on whatever you want there, all you need to do is be a subscriber, and then you need to go ahead and comment on one of our VODs during the month of January. So last Mondays, tonight's, any of those, just one comment. And if you comment on every single one, you're more likely to be picked as a finalist. So just keep that in mind. And that's our thanks to you guys just for being so swell, honestly. Okay, because I screwed up, you guys get it twice. You ready?
Time to clean up.
Yay! Okay, so once again, TK, thank you so much for putting this title in here. I think it's brilliant. We should definitely do this moving forward. With that said, Miss Monster, blame the meds. Seriously, there's a lot we're going over tonight. So close to finishing this sock. That's number one. Oh my god, they're so beautiful. Look at these, you guys. The pooling in it's great. The colors are great. Oh, it's just perfect. Number two, I'm making a cowl for best roommate in BKDK Forest Park. One of my favorite colors. It's going to look so good. Look at all that depth you've got with those stitches. You're so talented. I'm so in love with the yarn, I don't even have words for it. Thank you, Miss Monster. Sammy Grandma. So Samantha, here's my best friend, and her name is Jenny. Oh, your best friend is lovely. She has a great smile. Knit and Craft, working on 3 more mezzo cardigans to give as Mother's Day gifts. Clearly you love the first one you made. I have 3 of the 6 main hexagons complete, a sock that I'm slowly working on and have gotten to the heel turn, and then a second spin ever, single ply of Polworth and Silk Blend. I'm now trying to decide how I'd like to apply it. Your cardigans are gorgeous. I'm really I need to find my yarn for my make along, number one. Once I get the lay poof done, I really want to do a crocheted one too. And I don't know if I want to make this or if I want to make the hexagon cardigan, the hexi cardi, because I love both of them so much. Okay. Here is your sock. It's lovely. You're at the heel turn. Your socks are just, yours and Miss Monster socks, they're just so beautiful. My socks always just look janky. Not a bad way. They just, you know, they look homemade. Your guys look professional. Oh, Yarn Pirate, thank you. You guys make me blush. This is your second spin ever. Man, a round of applause for you. Let's give you some confetti for that. Seriously, Knit and Craft, this is gorgeous. Your ply or your single is nice and even. There's consistency there. You don't have a lot of big fat areas or skinny areas. It's gonna look beautiful. I would recommend going with, personally, I would recommend either taking a color that's in there and making it a shade darker or a shade lighter and doing it completely through there. So like maybe a darker purple or a lighter pink or a deeper blue like that, and just going completely through there. It'll give a candy cane stripe. It'll be kind of subtle because it's one of the colors that's already in there. It's stunning though. Sammy, here's a picture of me and my family at swim meet. Okay, so here are those other 2 pictures. Perfect, like I said you could do, for sure. They look great. Wonderful. And then here's your nephew Liam enjoying his new blanket that you made for him. Oh, it looks great. Great job, Sam. Great job, Samantha. Goth Emo Raver. The yarn I'm using is the Universe XL Halloween and Horror Halo from Hobby. Started on the collar of the Fancy Bones cardigan, and I'm kind of loving it sleeveless. Do you have to put the sleeves on for the mal? I'll probably do the sleeves. Sleeves are bullshit, as Bo would say. If you want to do this sleeveless, that's your interpretation of this make-along. You're 100% allowed to do that. We've had make-alongs for people who have added sleeves to things that didn't have it. So I can't imagine why this would be any different. That being said, holy shit, this is the fiercest looking picture ever. I love it. I love your tights. I've been eyeballing those tights for a long time. They look great on you. I love your ears. And I think you rock it as a vest. Why not keep it that way? It looks really great. And the other thing is if you keep it as a vest, it's universal throughout the whole entire, like it's multi-seasonal, right? You don't have to just wear it in the fall and the winter. You can wear this in the spring and even sometimes on cool days in the summer, truthfully. I would say keep it as a vest. But it's totally up to you. You're getting better every time you try. It looks great. And the thigh has, I agreed, Brittany, seriously. If this was made for you to be a vest, I think you should keep it that way. And yes, you're still eligible, 100%. Crochet Mom, my current whips, a snood, a chevron throw, and a wonky star afghan. Is this your Cruella furls hook? It's gorgeous. I love it. It's beautiful. The snood is lovely. I like that you're using red and black instead of just the white and black. I am a huge fan of chevron stitch in crochet. This looks really great. I know a lot of people have problems creating it. And then a wonky star afghan. I like the wonky star. It kind of looks like a starfish because it's got those rounded corner or points. I really like it. I think it looks great. It looks so cozy and sweet and made with love, I guess. Angelique, my two favorite anime girls. Oh my gosh. They also look fierce. I love the look on their face. I'm also really digging the teeth, like the fake sharp teeth, right? It looks great. Waffles update. He lost his first tooth and unlocked every cat mama instinct I had. He's oh no, buddy. Look at that face. Your cat has swagger face, like serious swagger face. He's got the one eyebrow up. He's like, "What's up? How you doing?" Oh my gosh, that cat. That's a heartbreaker. My new pants I got, they fit like high-waisted mom jeans. There's nothing wrong with high-waisted mom jeans. There are certain ways that you can rock those. I love them. I think the hearts look great. These are very fun and playful, and I think you can really dress these up or dress them down. I think you'll have a lot of fun with them. Love the hook, for sure. You need the tights. Yeah, I think I might have to buy a pair too. Miranda Lil, using two colors from my Toil and Trouble set to make this Dottie cow pattern by Malabrigo from Ravelry. Oh my god, I love it so much. Okay, so you're using the Durwood's Bang colorway, which was supposed to be our Endora colorway, and then you're using god, I can't remember what I named it, but you're using the Witches colorway. The Angelica Houston one. What did I name it? I should know these things, and I do not remember it off the top of my head. Ultimate Results. Was that it? I think. Something like that. Anyway, this looks so freaking amazing. Like, it is fire in all the good ways. It screams Halloween. It screams witchy. It screams fun and coy and playful. And it is so much better looking than I ever could have imagined these colors looking. I have to tell you, I've seen a lot of people use the Endora colorway with the rest of the box set or parts of the box set, and I'm blown away how well it works with it. I was not prepared for that. I was really nervous it wouldn't. And these look so good together. Oh my gosh. Okay, Top Diva. I'm finally learning how to knit. Congratulations! You normally sew or crochet. You love it so far and can't wait to wear this Harry Potter sweater. The second photo was the mosaic crochet shawl I made my mom for Christmas. I can't believe, is this your first knit? Because it's amazing. Nobody ever starts with a sweater. Good on you. That's fantastic. And colorway to boot. Damn, girl, that is so impressive. You're really going to enjoy this sweater. It's interesting because top-down sweaters like this, they generally look like sacks. When you're looking at them laid flat like this, they're so forgiving when you put them on because they fit in all the right places that they're supposed to fit. My my soundtrack sweater does the same thing, and it's one of my favorite things to wear. So you will be amazed at how well this looks on you. Yeah, the colors look great. I'm going to guess that you're a Ravenclaw. So am I. That was my... I was supposed to blow you a kiss and wink. I don't know what happened there, though. And then this is the... Okay, the crochet shawl you made. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. My mother-in-law would murder somebody for this. In fact, hopefully she's not watching right now. If you would post the pattern for this in chat somewhere, not in chat, but in Discord, that would be really great because I might need to make this for her for Christmas next year because, yeah, she would go nuts. Oh my gosh. Okay, Panda, trying my hand at embroidery. Panda, I want to try it so bad. You know, Yarn Pirate was doing embroidery last year and I was really inspired by it. You're doing it. This is gorgeous, by the way. Really, I think this might be one of those things that we do on a Wednesday just to test it and try it out. Yours looks beautiful. I love the color changes in the purple to the yellow. It looks really great. Your stitch work is nice and even. Your satin stitches don't look like garbage, which is what I'm pretty sure mine will look like, and that's okay too. Yeah, it was really amazing, right? Andy the Knitress, I finally made an all-over scrappy yarn outfit. I finished my Malone leggings just before the New Year's. They are my favorite new thing to wear. This whole outfit is phenomenal. You are a striped goddess from head to toe, and I love it. Okay, your socks, your tights are so cool. Once again, please post a pattern if you have one. The top is amazing. You can post that too because I would love it. Oh my god, these are none of the colors really go together, and that means that they all go together. Like, it's just such a great combination of different types of yarn all together. I have an itch right here. Sorry guys, it's a piece of straight fiber. It looks so good, and I love all the texture, and it looks so good on you. Oh, I can see why those tights are your favorite thing in the whole world. Right, Brittany? For sure. Draka, your sweater has a pocket. Shut the front door. It does right here. It's vertical. Hot damn. Amazing. I'm going to have to. It's so good. Oh, the embroidery for sure. Draka, I just finished the tree for my new baby girl, Beatrix. It's sure cut into your stitching time. Okay, sorry about that. But you managed to finish the back panel and one sleeve for your Krampus cardigan. Here's the second sleeve so far. Okay. So here's the tree. Oh my god, you made this? Wow! You guys are getting so much confetti tonight. This is, like, I've seen pictures of something similar to this, but you made this. That's so cool. We have a shitty old cat tree that we're talking about redoing because there's so much carpet that comes off it, and I'm afraid the cats are going to eat it, honestly. But this is amazing. This is, like, out of this world. It's so cute. Look at them. Oh, my goodness. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness, so adorable. And then this is your Krampus cardigan. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Not only are you making a Krampus cardigan, but you're using black yarn. You are truly brave. I applaud you. Seriously. I can't stand working with black yarn. Most people can't, but the fact that you're dedicated to it just blows my mind. I'm very impressed. It's beautiful, by the way. AJ Crochet Goddess, hope you like it. It's a muscle shirt cardigan made from leftover yarn. Ugh, I love it. It looks great. I think the colors work really well together. I like that you have the solid in the front and then it gets all multicolor and funky in the back. Skittleskin, watercolor art I've been working on this past week. I love your watercolors so much. Beautiful. I love the splatter down at the end. It's just so good. Oh, and you did it in different colors. Great. Just amazing. And then we've got a wolf, Little Red Riding Hood. Nice. This is really cool. And it's interesting because I'm sure this is not what most people's favorite thing would be. I actually really like the places where the watercolor comes past the line work down in the tail because that wolf is wild, right? That's what it makes me think of. This is neat. I love it. It's beautiful. They're all beautiful. Machibi, it was a cat hat kind of night. Oh my god, it's so cute. I love your pussy hat. It's so good. It's adorable. I love these hats. They're so easy to make and they're so much fun and they're so cute on everybody. But you are especially rocking this one. It's really adorable. You should wear this every day for the rest of your life. Ghost Babe just finished a cowl today. The head tilt from Harley was because of the chicken sounds. Oh no. Tiger wanted to watch along and got some new slides. I love your cowl. It looks wonderful. I love your glasses even more. They're so great and they look perfect on you. Oh my goodness. Your puppy is so cute. I hope I didn't scare him with the chicken sounds. Poor Harley. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad your puppies wanted to watch the show with you. And then here are your new slides. They're fantastic. Now your feet can go around and pet and eat people all day. You can be like, dun dun. You walk up on people. I don't know what I'm saying. JK, the Advent blanket needs one more square and a smidge. And then we'll get put together with the whole skein and then I'll finish off the flax for the kiddo. In case you're wondering what the hell she's talking about, she's been doing this Advent calendar blanket where she has like mini skeins and stuff. I think they're mini skeins. They might be full skeins. But the extra yarn she's been making a baby sweater for her kiddo out of, so they match. It's really neat. This looks great. The colors are all 100% you colors, by the way. Like, they work really well for your color motif and preferences. This looks fantastic. I really like this square right here and this one up here. Yeah, it's beautiful. Shawnee and Lorian love chill cuddles and watching. Oh my goodness, look at that face. Like, there's some intensity behind those eyes. You have such beautiful cats. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. You guys, that's what we've got for show and tell tonight. What a beautiful way to end our show. You all are so talented. I know I say that in every show. I really appreciate you guys sharing a little piece of your life every week with us. It's the highlight of my day, honestly. Once again, remember that the theme for 2023 is sharing. So share the love with other people, share some laughter, share the hard times with people too. Don't like force it on them, but don't be afraid to open up to people and ask for help. It's important. And share the show. Share the show with people that you think will love it, because we want to bring them into the community. This is like the ultimate stitch and bitch for me. Like, you guys are the best of the best. I absolutely adore you. I gush about this community to people all the time. My friends, my family, my coworkers. Like, I'm sure they're all really tired of hearing about it, but seriously, I gush about how just amazing you guys are and inspiring you are. So continue to be inspiring every day. If you're not a subscriber yet, now's a great time to push that button. We've shown you how awesome we are. We're here every Monday and Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. We will be here on MLK. Don't worry, I'll be right here in this chair to hang out with you. And we'll be working on our make-along again. If you're a patron, then you have a patron-exclusive event coming up on January 28th at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Right here, it's a Saturday. We're going to be spinning up our Shetland sheep. So if you want to be a part of that and you're not a patron, this is a great time to sign up. Also, just in case anybody's wondering, all this yarn over here, this is all grab bag yarn. We're getting ready to put together a large thing of grab bags. It's going to have BK kitty glitter yarn in it. It's going to have the rest of our Rockadoodle yarn in it. It's a ton of stuff. And then almost all of this is kitty glitter. It's throwbacks from the Toil and Trouble box set. Those grab bags exclusively are sold to our patrons for the first 48 hours, and they very rarely last past that. So if you want to get your hands on one of them and they are sold at a steal, this might also be a good time to join Patreon. Just putting that out there. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope your weekend is just fantastic, because it's the beginning of the year and every weekend should be fantastic. I will see you on Monday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. And until then, my loves, as always, happy crafting. Good night.